Hello and welcome back to the PhazeCast. Today's episode, the PhazeCast. Today's episode, I don't know, Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, that's it.
Mainly.
We're doing Nintendo Direct mainly. And other newsworthy things that happened this week. Spoiler alert. In the world of us nerds, there's not much.
But there was a Nintendo Direct, and I think there was some pretty interesting news that came out of this one.
I think a lot of porn's going to come out of this one.
Oh, you're talking about mouthful mode.
Yeah. See the way you said it. Do you hear how you said it?
Yeah.
And how
it
sounded?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds like a website that one might go to if you are interested in certain things. But it actually is a mode that Kirby has available to him in the new Kirby game, which I was already excited for. And now that I know that Kirby can engorge and inflate himself, I'm down.
Oh, God,
I'm down even harder.
This might get the Sonic fans for Kirby. I'm sorry, that was fucked.
You know what's weird about this? What's weird about the Sonic inflation thing is that nothing has implied that in the actual Sonic universe, right?
No, this is people are just, you know what, man? If you're into it, just be into it. Just don't show it to kids.
You can't not show it to kids sometimes.
Inflation?
Yeah.
Porn?
I mean, I'm not saying like you would seek, but so what?
We're gonna move on.
Let me be
We're
clear.
just gonna move on safely.
Let me be clear. What that sounded like I was saying is that I cannot control whether or not I show inflation porn to children.
Which is not correct.
That is not the case. What I mean is the kids go on the internet, dude.
Is Vinny okay?
I was on. He's fine. I was on DeviantArt as a kid. Like you can't avoid that shit, man.
That's true.
You'll be like, oh, I liked that this person did some Pokemon art. Let's go to their page and see what else. And
it's Pikachu getting railed.
Yeah.
The circle of internet life. Listen, we did a whole episode about how the internet perceives fandoms.
You know what? Oh, so we did that episode about Digimon, sexy Digimon.
Yes.
Which I think is going to get us an Emmy this year.
An Emmy? Okay.
And
I'll take an Emmy.
When I posted a clip on TikTok, somebody gave me a website, and the website, and I thought, oh, Joe must know about this. That must be how he did his research. The website was E621.
Who?
E621.
I don't know what that is.
You did it without. Nice job, Joe. You know what? Because I was like, oh, let me check out what this website is. It's all. I mean, it's like a Wikipedia of Digimon porn.
It's a Wikipedia. Wait, what?
Look it up right now. Jeremy, can we get this up on the screen? Can we get it up on the screen?
Jeremy, fucking don't listen to him. Do not put that up on the screen. Hold on. I'm just gonna hold on. I haven't seen this website. I don't know what it's about. I'm going to incognito mode. Search this up.
I didn't incognito it.
You didn't incognito it?
No.
All right. It said E621. Oh God.
You see it?
That's not a Digimon. What is that?
So I was clicking around there for a second, and that really changed me.
I agree, and I'm over each. Oh wow! Immediately, it's all furry. It's just furry porn. It isn't even Digimon. It's just furry porn.
Is it all? I guess I didn't really make that connection. Is it all?
That's
furry
a Zangoose.
Oh, it's furry porn. It's all furry porn.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I went straight to the Digimon. There's more.
I think this is just a furry. Why does this Vmon?
Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's why.
And a different tail, and is showing. Oh God.
See, I thought it was exclusively Digimon for some reason.
No.
I guess I stuck to the Digimon sub area.
Why did they leak this in our whatever, man. Anyway. So what were we fucking talking about?
What were you most excited about in the Nintendo Direct?
Nintendo Sports. That's what I'm most excited about.
I can't believe that Wii Sports is getting another sequel. I was not expecting that.
It's fun.
I mean,
you
it
tell
is
me
fun.
It's not fun.
I
want to take my little things off and swing them around for tennis.
I've never played Wii Sports Resort. I've sold a lot of copies of Wii Sports Resort, and they sell so quickly that I never have a chance to play it.
It's crazy how fun it is, actually. It's a little... Because it's a fun little party game. It's also, like, turn it off and just, game, you know?
Yeah,
It's fun.
yeah.
It's fun. So I'm excited for that. What else showed up? Mario Strikers hype.
I've also never played a Mario Strikers game.
Apparently
they're great.
They're amazing. Apparently they're amazing. People fucking freaked the fuck out about this game. So I'm partially interested. Although, honestly, I don't play a lot of, like, the Mario sports games. That's not the... I know they're good. People have told me they're good. It's just not my cup of tea, dog.
They're kind of hit or miss. The most recent Mario Tennis game was decent. The original Mario Tennis game was great.
I love the original Mario Tennis game. It's one of the few video games I would play with my dad and my uncle.
Hey, me
like,
too.
Like,
my uncle went.
Like every night after school, after dinner, my mom goes to bed at like 7 because she likes to wake up at 4 in the morning. I don't know. My dad would be like, "You want to play some tennis?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want to play some tennis." And he would always be Donkey Kong because he liked power hitting, and I was Mario because I needed to just be able to do whatever the fuck I wanted, and all-rounders are my bag.
Yeah, he is, always the guy that can do it all.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's funny because my parents would play Mario Tennis with me, and it's basically all that they would play with me.
It's a fun game. It's a fun little game.
I think
it's
also
not complicated.
I know, like, my parents were always like, "Oh, video games make me so dizzy," but that's like stationary a little bit.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So the new Mario Tennis game was great. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour for the GameCube is a lot of fun.
Can't make me play a golf game, dude. I don't know. Except the little, like, the PC golf game where you're like the ball and you see it go, like those little golf hits.
What the golf?
Yeah, golf hit, what the golf, all that stuff. That stuff is fun.
Yeah.
Because they have weird power ups and
Yeah, that is that's sort of a creative take on that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I've never played a Mario Strikers game. It looks good. I'm down to do it. I got the new Mario Tennis game and I got the new Mario Golf game.
Mm-hmm.
I might as well try that one at some point.
You bought them but haven't played them yet?
No. I've played them a bunch.
Oh, got you. Oh, that's what you... Okay.
I played the shit out of that golf game for some reason, even though it's not that good.
Sometimes a game just grabs you, man. It just grabs you, even if it's not good, you just have it.
It's just like a really straightforward golf game. And I was sort of annoyed because, like, there's no whimsy to it. You're, like, playing and you're like, oh, what if I hit it in this pipe? And then it hits the pipe and it just bounces off. And I'm like, what the fuck is Mario about this? Other than the fact that Mario's in it.
It's a skin.
Yeah, it's like a skin Tiger Woods game. Mm-hmm. It's kind of dumb. Mm-hmm. But I played it a lot. I don't know. It's multiplayer. I had people over and we were like, oh, let's shoot the front nine, boys. and then I don't know.
Listen, golf is just an excuse for a bunch of people to hit a ball, go drive a little cart, and get drunk.
Yeah, usually.
It's fun.
Yeah, I guess so. Mm-hmm. I like mini golf.
Mini golf is fun. Also, there's some good mini golfing nearby for me. There's this one place that has like 3 different routes. One of them's like a jungle route. One of them's a dinosaur route. The other one's like an Egyptian route. And
that's so well themed.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like, you see a giant gorilla, like, when you drive by it, because it's huge, and I'm like, this is awesome. And they don't measure shit there. And what I mean when I say this is I went there, and I'm like, hello, can I have a Long Island iced tea? Just because, like, everything else was like, would you like a Coors Light, or would you like a White Claw? And I'm like, no, thank you. You have a Long Island iced tea. And she's like, yeah, sure, no problem. She takes, like, just a red Solo cup. She grabs, like, 3 bottles, and she just starts pouring.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Like, just pouring. Yeah, but, like, there was no ice in there yet.
Yeah.
So she, like, poured it, like, over the halfway mark, then added ice. She's like, here you go. And I'm like, thank you. And I mixed it, and I took 1 sip, and I'm like, oh. And she's like, I was like, how much are this? She's like, oh, that's only $5. I'm like, I see.
Long Island iced
I'm going to come back. I'm going to do this the whole day. Let's go. I'm not good at mini golf, but I'm good at drinking.
I bet you were worse at mini golf after fucking
after a Long Island iced teas like that, dude. They were great. Great. Ooh.
But that's what you gotta find. You gotta find a place that'll just take like 6 bottles at once and pour them into a thing.
Just pour it all. Like fucking She like, and I have over 10 years of restaurant experience. Like, you usually, like, when people do that, bartenders, they do counts and stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta...
Stuff like that. And my head immediately went like, all right, let's count it. And she's like, oh, she's not counting shit. She's just fucking pouring. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
You know what?
This was like some 18-year-old who doesn't know how to make drinks was just like, sure. And I'm like, I see.
I wanna bring you to bars around town so that you can rate their Long Island iced teas. Anyway, listen.
You just want to get me drunk. Listen, I'm in. That's the next podcast.
Because there's a specific place that I'm thinking of where I'm like, I think they just pour. Anyway, listen, mouthful mode in Kirby.
Okay, I guess we'll talk about the new Kirby.
Speaking of unregulated amounts of alcohol going into your tummy, Kirby's gonna get a mouthful this year.
Apparently, we've decided that Kirby can't swallow things as much as he used to, and instead,
So, but to be fair, the things that Kirby is engorging himself on are much bigger than the little enemies that he usually murders in his mouth.
Kirby can enlarge himself and absorb things that he needs. We've seen this.
Have we?
Yes.
Oh.
Several Kirby games. Smash Brothers, too.
Well, maybe Kirby has developed a gag reflex, and now...
No, I think it's the opposite is what I've learned. So what we've seen about the Kirby game, right? Like, he still absorbs normal enemies and gains normal powers, or no?
I don't know.
All mouthful?
No. I believe you still can get powers. That was in the original trailer. Mm-hmm. Right?
So things that horrified me about this game. The first thing I saw was when Kirby half ate a car, like top down, so the wheels in the bottom are still going, and then all of a sudden you can control the car, right? How is that car moving? It's all Kirby's tongue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kirby is somehow like, and he's turned the key in the ignition. He is pushing pressure on the pedal, and he's also turning the wheels. What?
Yeah, no, that's what he's doing. You know, I don't know if it. Yes, yeah, he can absorb things normally.
Good.
Does he gain power from it?
Oh.
I thought I saw that.
There was that one scene where there was a fire hydrant and he put his lips over it and he just expanded into a giant watery bulbous thing. And I know about 30% of the Sonic fandom jumped ship to Kirby in that moment.
I am... Yeah, he can get powers. He definitely can get powers. He gets the sword power. I think it's a neat mechanic. It reminds me a little bit of in Super Mario Odyssey, the way that you put your hat on monsters and then
it's the gimmick of the game for sure. It's it'll be fun. It's just gonna make Kirby do all these weird shapes and stuff, which is fun for kids and gonna lead to a lot more stuff on E6, whatever the fuck that we.
I guess not. If it's all furry, then I don't know. Kirby's not.
Is Kirby not furry?
I don't think Kirby has hair. I think he's made of balloon material. I think.
I mean, he's flesh, right?
Look that up. Let's see.
Do you think God himself hides in heaven because he too is afraid of what he has created?
Yeah, people are saying he's rubbery.
So this is the Kirby that you like. You love Kirby. You're excited about this game.
I do like Kirby. Yeah.
Fucking sell me on it right now.
So what Kirby can you know how Kirby usually gets powers, right?
Yeah, he sucks.
Well, he can suck. He's sucking real hard in this game. He gets a little sword. He does all this stuff. He can shoot Waddle Dees at each other. But in addition to that, he can also just chomp on a traffic cone and then drill it into water mains. Doesn't that sound fun? If you were Kirby and you needed to destroy a water main, how would you do it? Well, duh, you would get a pointy traffic cone and become it.
So Fire Emblem Warriors.
Hold on, I'm not done. Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
It's whimsical. It's cute.
Is
it's
this
magical.
It's cute. It's magical. It's gonna be turned into porn, and like it's probably already porn.
That doesn't matter. Everything gets turned
Probably
into porn, Joe.
And now you know the rule 34 of the internet. I'm proud of you.
Everything gets turned into porn.
Yeah, I know.
You can't.
If the game, if the game is fun, I'll play it.
It's gonna be fun,
Right.
dude. It's gonna be better than Kirby Star Allies.
I didn't play Star Allies.
It's not that good. It's
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, you're gonna have
This one.
an advanced leveling system where Kirby gets weapons that he can upgrade. You're gonna
What?
have you can pick a spouse that lives in your home.
Okay, you're not. That's not real. You're talking about Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. That's what you're talking about.
The hack and slash Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
You know, I am not a big fan of Fire Emblem.
You don't like the strategy of rock paper scissors?
Yeah, I don't care for tactics games in general. To be fair, I've never really given Fire Emblem a fair shake because I did not like
fun.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
If you're letting Final Fantasy Tactics tailor your whole experience for all tactics games, that's fair. But also know that there are subtle and different nuances in almost every tactics game that make it useful.
Yeah, I feel like I should give it a chance. It's also incredibly well. I mean, I guess I could just, but they're very expensive games now. But I do appreciate the idea of a hack and slash. Like, what is it, like Dynasty Warriors-esque?
Yeah, it's Warriors. It's a Warriors game.
Yeah,
That's why
I'd
it's
try
called
that.
Fire Emblem Warriors. So that's the thing. I love Warriors games, but I don't like Dynasty Warriors. And I'm going to get flack for that. Dynasty Warriors is very, like, it's okay to me. Like, I don't, pursue Lubu. I don't understand. Like, the jokes are kind of meh. And they just keep on getting ridiculous, but telling the exact same story every time. Because that's all the games, right? But their Warriors games that take other properties have always been fun to me. We have Gundam Wing like Warriors, Endless Assault I think it was called, and that's just fucking flying around in Gundam fighting waves of enemy. I like fighting waves of enemies and turning off my brain just to do basic combos. Like my favorite Dynasty Warriors games are the One Piece one and the Gundam one, and Hyrule Warriors I actually really did enjoy.
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors is pretty fun.
Yeah.
But
it's super cool.
I would agree with you on Dynasty Warriors. I'm not a big fan of Warriors games in general. I did like Hyrule Warriors. But I think mainly because it was just Zelda. I like Zelda.
Yeah.
My major
Strikers.
my major thing with Dynasty Warriors is that, I mean, the AI just can't keep up with what's going on. There's just too much going on for the AI to be interesting to fight.
Well, it's because all they want to do is like flood the screen with big things for you to hit and do combos.
But it sort of feels like cutting grass or something. You know?
That is exactly the feeling. You're just like mindlessly ha. It's that is the definition of a hack and slash.
Yeah.
And then there's somebody in the comments right now yelling at us about how there's so many nuances that we don't understand. But if I can beat the game just by slashing things, does that matter?
Is it our mutual friend?
It's probably our mutual friend. Probably.
He loves those games, dude.
He absolutely loves those games.
And I don't. He knows all the lore of it.
Yeah, he does. Listen, we played a tabletop, Legend of the Five Rings, right? And he doesn't force it, he asks, and we acquiesce and try mass combat in these games. So when we play these tabletop games, we all make individual characters, and we're like, cool, we have individual, like team fights, it's nice. He likes the mass combat of it, where it's mind-numbingly boring for me. It restricts, it takes what my character was, and then just gives me a different set of things to do.
Yeah,
and it's just, I'm bored. Like, he's like, but the idea of fighting giant armies, and I'm like, but we're not really. I don't feel that. I don't feel the epicness here.
Because you lose the strategy of like the individual combat going on, right?
I love individual combat. I've never been a fan of giant battles like that. I do like tactics games, but those are pretty 10 units against 25. That's cool.
Yeah, because there's still, I mean, it's in the name. There's still you have to apply tactics to that. You know?
Yeah.
So I get that. And that's, I think the thing with Dynasty Warriors games is it's just like, what am I even doing? Fighting a big wave of guys, I guess? Not really. They don't fight back.
Like I said, I enjoy the ones that are different properties, giving it a chance. Because, like, they add boss fights and all this other stuff that are neat.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I like hack and slash. I like Bayonetta a lot. I like God of War a ton.
You should play the Devil May Cry series if you haven't.
Yeah, I haven't, and I should check those out.
It's so crazy and ridiculous. I love that. I love that series.
Yeah, actually, I don't know why I haven't checked that out, but
it's super fun. Super fun.
I think I might even have one downloaded on like the Xbox from Games with Gold or something. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But so it's not that, I like, but I think the difference there is that there's a challenge outside of just the waves that keep coming at you that's provided with those games. Like in Bayonetta, you get little arenas that you have to battle a set number in and then strategize with that amount.
Also, the units are stronger. Let's be real. The units
and they're smarter. And they're smarter. Bayonetta especially, they're smarter. God of War, but there's also
the new God of War is fucking different. New God of War, if you just try to hack and slash like on the hardest difficulty, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Yes.
And I love that. I remember I started that game on like the hardest difficulty immediately. I'm like, let's go. And like you fight the first enemy, I'm like, oh, this guy isn't dying really fast. Oh no,
dude,
this is not the game I thought it was gonna be.
It took me so long to get past those first like two guys that you see at the beginning of that game on the hardest difficulty. I was like, holy shit. But I feel like the thing about that game too is once you get the hang of how it works, like how to kill those guys, then it goes a little smoothly. And it feels really rewarding. And you never get that reward out of a Warriors game. So the Fire Emblem one, I don't know the characters. But I feel like because Nintendo's involved,
it'll be good. It'll be a fun game.
I don't know.
Like, the romance thing has always been a part of Fire Emblem. I'd probably give it a play, but I'm probably not going to buy on release, That's the kind of thing. I'd wait for the price to go down.
I'm sure you've seen the Unraveled...
a Fire Emblem?
A Fire Emblem.
Of course I have. Uh-huh.
where Brian David Gilbert ranks all the
Brian
characters.
David Gilbert is hilarious, by the way. If you haven't listened or watched any of his content, please go. Go forth and enjoy some BDG.
Totally unrelated, but did you see Pumpkin Cowboy?
Yes, I did see Pumpkin Cowboy.
I like Pumpkin Cowboy. I'm glad he's doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I would have done without Pumpkin Cowboy. Another announcement, I think that Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I guess, was the big reveal.
Was the big one? Yeah.
I don't. Again, I don't know, man.
The power of the menudo.
Yeah, I know he's got.
Yeah.
I know he's got the power of the soup.
Breakfast soup. Yeah.
He keeps yelling at me about it
Listen,
when I play Super Smash Brothers, but that's all that I know.
People are hyped about it. It's been a very successful RPG series. I think it's going to be good. We'll see.
I'm sure it's going to be fine.
People are excited about Splatoon 3 in co-op mode Salmon Run.
So, I don't know.
I don't know anything. Listen, Splatoon is not a game for me. I'll play it once.
Yeah.
And enjoy, but I won't own that game.
Does it have ranked? Does it have ranked?
Yeah, it's gotta. Right? It's a multiplayer game.
I don't know, dude.
It's an online multiplayer game.
Because I played fucking... And I think actually they're updating it this week. I remember reading that they're updating the Halo matchmaking to reflect your skill level more accurately. But I'll tell you what, dude. Halo Infinite and their multiplayer system is fucking awful.
What's new?
Well,
what's new? Guys?
No, dude. Are you kidding? Halo 2 was like the epitome.
Halo 2 was at no. We can't compare Halo 2's online matchmaking because that's different. That was us as kids playing it. You were thinking of other shit.
No, and Halo 3 also excellent because what it did was it gave you a number and then it put you in a match And then if you did well, your number went up. And if you did poorly, your number went down. The way that Halo Infinite is set up, and I've probably went over this in this podcast already because it makes me so mad. The way that Halo Infinite is set up is you have to reach these goals. So when you log in, it says play 5 Slayer games. Not win 5 Slayer games, not do well in them. Just play them. And when you hit those goals, your level goes up. That's all that dictates your level. So every time that I've played a matchmaking game in Halo Infinite, it's a shit show because nobody is operating on the same skill level when you're playing.
Well, are there ranked matches in Halo, or is it just like, hey, here's your level?
I don't know. What's the difference?
There's a different thing in games now where you can do like, hey, this is your basic skill level that we always.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, yes.
And here's your like, I'm playing serious. This is my ranked matches, and that's what I care.
No, they kind of did that in Halo 5, and I think that worked better. I don't think that that's what's happening because you just get that number, and literally every game that I've gone into is either you fucking destroy people, or you get obliterated, or you have half of your team that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, or I feel like I don't know what it just is it's a disaster.
Got you.
So if Splatoon has a straight level, I'd be more interested in trying it because apparently games are less likely to do that now. And I would like to play a game where, I play against people of my skill level. That would be nice.
Right. You do have to play a few games to figure that out, though.
Well, I don't want to buy Splatoon 2, Joe.
Listen, I don't know what you want from me, man.
I'll probably borrow it from my friend. I borrowed Mario Party from him, and I didn't return it yet. I should return Mario Party today.
No, don't be a jerk. Return Mario
You know
Party.
what? That new Mario Party game?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's pretty good, man.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's pretty good.
I have it on my Switch, too.
Well, I would like it on my Switch. But the other big thing in this Nintendo Direct is the Mario Kart 8 DLC. You didn't hear about this, Joe?
I mean, I heard about it, but, like, I don't play Mario Kart, so...
You don't play... What do you mean you don't play Mario Kart? What does that mean?
I mean, I don't play Mario Kart.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Like, I haven't played Mario Kart. No, I've played Mario Kart before, but, like, I don't own 8. The times I've played 8, I've literally been... I think I can count on my hand. I think I've played it, like, 4 times.
Like, when a Mario... So I'm trying to wrap my head... Like, when a Mario Kart game comes out, you don't like, get excited about it, and then go out and get it, and then you play it with your friends and stuff?
Haven't we been on 8? Dude, haven't we been on 8 forever, though?
Yeah, it came out for the Wii U originally, but the reason why I'm excited about this is that it was pretty smart incentive for both the Nintendo Switch Online expansion and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in general. Because I didn't buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I have it on the Wii U, and I have the DLC for it, which is basically what Mario Kart 8 Deluxe offers. I think they added bumpers or something, I don't know. But with 48 new courses, that's basically making it a different game.
Is it new courses? It looks like they're just remastered courses.
I don't care, dude. I love all those courses. They're amazing. I don't need new courses. I need variety.
That's fair.
And there's no variety to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that makes it worth buying since I already have regular Mario Kart 8. And I played the shit out of that game, dude.
Got you. Yeah, I did.
I cannot believe this. I thought that everybody on the planet loves Mario Kart.
I love Mario Kart, but 8 isn't the game I've been playing. I've played 64 a shit ton. It's the same thing, like, everyone's like, oh, Double Dash is the best one. I'm like, I didn't really play Double Dash.
You didn't play Double Dash?
Eric, once again, the amount of times I've played Double Dash, I think I've played it like 6 times. And, like, most of those times have been at your house, and I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't even own Double Dash.
This is back when you had the old apartment, and it was like,
everybody else.
Okay, Joe, switch and tag out. I'm like,
everybody else owns Double Dash is the thing. That's like one of the main. I wish that I owned Double Dash, but it was always at my house. Yeah, because somebody had it. But I can't believe this.
Racing games are okay to me. The last racing game I played like a lot of was Sonic. Which one was that one?
Sega All-Stars Racing?
Yeah.
You played that over Mario Kart 8? Are you
That had Danica Patrick.
Are you what are you talking about? It had Danica Patrick. You could play as
you can play as Danica Patrick.
You can.
I played All Stars Racing Transformed. See, that one, your car would transform into a boat or a plane.
Oh, kind of like in Mario Kart
Diddy
8.
Kong. No, like you mean kind of like in Diddy Kong Racing. Don't you fucking disrespect Diddy Kong Racing. They did it first.
They don't transform in Diddy Kong Racing. You just get
No, but they had flying in boats first.
They did. Diddy Kong Racing is an all-time great.
Let me tell you about the characters that you can get in this game, right? You can get Shadow, Knuckles, Robotnik, Tails, Metal Sonic, the dude from Knights. Ooh La La is in the game, yes.
Yeah, okay.
The dude from Knights, Joe Musashi, Gilius Thunderhead, Alex Kidd, Big the Cat, Mimi, the monkey from Monkey Ball. You could be Billy Hatcher from Billy Hatcher's Giant
You know what? That's
Egg.
my other big one. I don't have Billy Hatcher, and I wish
You
I
could
fucking
be
did.
people from the Skies of Arcadia. You could be Danica Patrick.
Is she the only human?
You could be Wreck-It Ralph. You
What?
could be no, Joe Musashi's a human. You could be me, like the me. You could be one of the avatars in the 360 only. Metal Sonic.
One of the avatars?
Yeah, like in Xbox 360, your avatar could be a racer.
I thought you meant like the last.
If you had the PC version like I did, you could be Team Fortress. So you could be Pyro Heavy and Spy.
That's
on different
actually
vehicles.
The coolest.
Some DLC. Yogg's Cast Simon Honeydew Lane was a character.
What the heck? Is that all one person? Did you just say one name?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Yogg's Cast Simon Honeydew Lane?
No, from Yogg's Cast Simon Honeydew Lane.
None of that makes any sense to me.
You don't know who Yogg's Cast is?
Nope.
Listen, This is a game, and I love it. You could be BD Joe. Remember BD Joe?
Who?
BD Joe.
Who the fuck is BD Joe?
He's from Crazy Taxi.
The crazy
a Sega property. Yeah.
I guess it makes sense that he would drive a car.
That turned into a plane and then turned into a boat.
I can't.
And it had boost drifting, and it was super fun and super fast paced.
You know what? I'll check that out.
And didn't involve collecting rings to increase your speed, because I kind of hate that.
I bet that game is pretty cheap too.
I mean, probably. That game came out a while ago.
But I can't. So I'm still reeling from that list of characters.
Yeah, Danica Patrick.
I don't know what to do with that information, really. Is Danica Patrick in all versions? What the fuck? What is she doing there? She's
racing!
There's no other racers, though? It's just Danica Patrick?
Yes! She's racing against Sonic and the Sega friends, and also Wreck-It Ralph.
Why is Wreck-It Ralph there? That's Disney.
Because. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, Wreck-It Ralph is a video game character.
No, he's not.
Who had Sonic. Listen, the movie came out at the same time, and they had Sonic in it, remember? And everyone was hyped. That's part of the deal.
That's part of the deal.
It's part of the deal. Give me your Wreck-It Ralph.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just can't. So, two things. One, Diddy Kong Racing is miles better than Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 64.
Whoa,
Mario Kart 64 is the worst Mario Kart game of all time. And I cannot believe that that's the one that you picked, Joe.
Jeremy, we gotta cut that out, man. Don't bring
Jeremy into
over
this.
Mario Kart? Fuck me, dude. I'll get canceled over a lot of shit, but Mario Kart's like a stupid thing to get canceled over.
Listen.
What?
Jeremy already has to exist in two spaces at once. You leave him.
Listen, Jeremy, I need you to just black out Eric's screen for 5 seconds and just put a big poop there.
Don't do it.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Don't do it. It's not you move pretty slowly. There are not too many courses. The battle mode is fun. I like it, but I like I like all of them better than that. Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart DS, all of them. I like them more.
Gotcha. Right. Racing games are not my thing. The only racing game I got into involved Sonic, which actually, you know what? Kind of makes sense. It's a game about going fast. It should be good. It feels good to go fast in that game. You drift boost.
I will check. So I typed in Sega Racing into price charting, which was the wrong thing to do.
Transformed.
Yeah, I should have done that because there are a lot of racing games that Sega has made.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Mm-hmm. Super Mario Kart, Joe. Super Mario Kart was the first console video game I ever played. I have probably told you this before, not about Super Mario Kart specifically, but when I was in the second grade, I had neighbors in California who I was not too crazy about. I don't remember their names. They were 3 kids of different ages. Right. But they had the fucking coolest game room I had ever seen. They had a giant, like, remember how TVs used to be, like, when they were big?
Thick.
Yeah, well, and they, like, because you had the bulb CRTs, but then you had the flat CRTs that were, like, big and widescreen, and you needed, like, 8 people to move them. They had a giant fucking one of those. They had a big PC. They had a Super Nintendo. They had a fucking, like, foosball machine, beanbags. It was amazing. It was amazing. So I would go over there any chance that I could because it was, I mean, I'd never seen anything like it. And my parents wouldn't let me have a Super Nintendo. They gave me a Sega Pico when I was a kid. Do you know what a Sega Pico is?
I do. Tell the folks at home.
So a Sega Pico is a console for babies. It is it opens like a book. You put a literal book in it about Winnie the Pooh or whatever, and you get a pen, and you have to play games. And I liked it a lot, to a point, because, you know, I was like a preschooler when I got that thing, I guess. It was cool as hell. But by second grade, dude, you're wanting more. You want some more from your life than making Winnie the Pooh get over the ice skate rink with your little pen.
Over my head completely.
Actually, what it was.
I did not have this childhood.
So what it was that Winnie the Pooh was on a pond that was frozen over. I just hit my mic. Winnie the Pooh was on a pond that was frozen over. I'm so excited about the Sega Pico.
Yeah.
And he would teach you how to draw numbers and shit. So you'd have to draw like an 8 with your pen, and he would trace it, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm so happy." And that was the game. That was what I was stuck with. And next door to me, Joe, there was a Super Nintendo with Yoshi's Story, or Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island, and fucking Super Mario Kart. So the first game I played was Super Mario Kart. I played it so much I got blisters on my fingers. I don't even know if I talked to the kids that lived there while I did it. I must have. We were playing multiplayer.
Yeah.
It changed my life. I love Mario Kart, dude.
Got you. Okay, yeah. So that's your Mario Kart experience. I'm happy.
I showed Vincent. I showed my son Super Mario Kart, and he said, "This confuses me. I don't understand how to even figure out where I'm supposed to go." And I was like,
"You are a 2D thing running across a 2D plane." And
I was like, "Yeah, you know, the graphics in this have not aged well, son. I'm sorry."
So what is that your childhood, like, game series then? Everyone's got, like, a childhood game series, right? That they fucking love and that they hold dear.
I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, I got a lot of sentimental value with regard to Mario Kart. I've got a complete copy of Super Mario Kart in there, right there. It's my crown jewel because I fucking love that game. But yeah, I think probably. What's yours?
Mega Man.
That's right. I knew that.
Specifically, Mega Man X, the first one. That game was so goddamn fucking good. It's still, to this day, so goddamn fucking good. Like, just the nuances and little things in that game that shouldn't have existed for the fucking Super Nintendo blow my goddamn mind to this day. You take out different bosses, it affects different levels. You can just fucking brute force your way through shit. You can get a Hadouken that instantly kills shit.
You talking about Mega Man X?
Mega Man X.
Yeah, Mega Man X is excellent.
Mega Man X.
Yeah, that's a good game.
It's like literally one of my favorite games. Still expensive to this day. Still expensive to obtain to this day.
Is it?
Like a physical copy, yes. Like the data copy, not so much.
Hold on.
I have the Mega Man X collection. Uh-oh. You gonna show me gold? He's gonna show me I'm beautiful. Listen, Mega Man X was great. Here's why. 1, you charge up your blaster and you fucking shoot shit. It's great. You run from left to right.
Oh,
you
I just wanted to see. I keep the tags on some games. I did on the Super. I didn't on this. But I don't think I paid a lot for this. It was in like
for Mega Man X.
It was in 2009. So.
Okay. Let me take a look here. Let me take a look. Mega Man X price.
While you do that though, let me redact my Mario Kart statement. My thing was Pokemon, dude. And that's not, I mean, that was a game franchise, among other things. But a
loose copy is $29.31.
Yeah, okay.
A complete copy is $118.26.
Yeah, $29.31's not bad though, for a Super Nintendo.
For a loose copy, if you can find it.
Yeah, I feel like I paid even less than that back in 2009. Mm-hmm. Let's see the historic prices. Yeah, dude, it was going for like $8. Dude, what happened, man? I know what happened. It was the WATA thing.
The WATA?
Yeah, there's a grading company that was basically sending games to itself to grade them higher and price them higher, and then bidding on, like, remember when well, this is a whole other thing, and we can get into that, I guess, but remember how, like, they were like, oh, the first $1 million game is sold?
No.
Well, it happened, and since then, because I buy and sell, like, when people want to get rid of, like, a box of shit, they're like, oh, yeah, I got all these games, I don't know what to do with them, and then I clean them and whatever. And it used to be that I would go to, like, somebody's house, and they'd be like, yeah, give me $100, and I'd be like, well, I can give you, like, $150. They'd be like, yay! Now I go places, and they're like, I want $1,000 for this shit. And I'm like, I don't... Because there's, like, this implied sense that the prices are going up.
And
And it's sort of actually causing them to go up at this point. But this company that was like, oh, we sold the $1 million game, is a company called WATA. The company itself grades the game, and then only allows the games that are graded through WATA to be sold through a specific auction house. And that auction house has ties with of course they have ties, but like, but the like employees that are involved are all like in on it. And the person who bid the game up, I think was a former employee of WATA. There was some connection directly to WATA.
What was the game?
It was Super Mario Bros. 3, I think.
Shut the fuck up.
It was a sealed copy, but like there's no way, because literally I'm telling you, Mega Man X in 2009 was going for like under $10.
Yeah.
You know?
There's the whole nostalgia factor. There's the whole fact that people realize you can't buy these games anymore because they're not making them anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
They're in collections, but also it's just this novelty thing that people are seeing, and this whole company made a scam to raise prices for themselves and sell it. So
yeah, basically, it's nuts. You should look into it. There's this guy Carl Yops did a video on it. It's like an hour long, but it's totally worth watching. It's insane.
Got you.
Well,
we're hitting that mark, Eric.
Well, let me just Pokemon. I'm redacting it's Pokemon. My entire life revolves around Pokemon. Look, there's a Pikachu back there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Well, so I can't believe that we filled 45 minutes on this Nintendo Direct thing. I don't think it was all Nintendo Direct. We talked about furry porn for a second there.
Yeah, we did.
This has been a little bit of a roller coaster. And
would you fuck this?
No.
Would you fuck this?
No.
What if it presented itself like that?
Oh my God, Joe! That's it. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. This was a stupid.
Goodbye. See you next week.